spinning, baby. We got it right here. We got Tiny Bubbles right here from the Lawrence Welk Show. We get our guest right here, my old-time schoolmate Rick Sarno, better known as Evil. We're going right here with Tiny Bubbles in the water. Make you happy. Okay. Well, we got a big show this week. We got Rick Sarno, better known as Evil, on here. Rick, thanks for being down here at Saugus TV. The maker and breaker of champions right here. This man had tag team champions. He was in, he was out. He was all over the place, Rick. Tell him a couple of things on how you did it right here with the House of Pain. You did it. You came in. We're doing that big show on August 12th at the St. Anthony's Church. We got a big three-way chain match. We got a tournament for the tag title, the old tag titles. We got this title right here, one of them. Then we got the other one, two of them. The tag team was we eliminated it during the Corona, no shows, no nothing. So now we're having a tournament. The Highlight Kid and Pyro, Levesque, Sweet Scott, sensational one, and Big Daddy, and another kid called Shady Shade. Then we got the Yellow Tigers, those two guys with the tiger mask on with that tournament. Then we got Shockwave the Robot. Can you believe it? That guy comes down, he got his batteries charged. He's coming in from New York City, just like I pictured. We got a big show for your buddy Frankie. You know, we got to do it for Frankie.
Right here.
Here it is, the tag team belt.
This is Frankie's belt.
Yeah.
This is the tag team title right here.
Tell them how you got it, where you got it. Tell them how you got it, where you got it.
We got this from the CWA and worked our way into NWA New England, and we took the title and never left our hands.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, there's a lot of matches. Frankie G, second match was a main event match in Beverly Ice Arena. Was Rocky Raymond and Steve Bourbon, and that's not the drink Steve Bourbon, Steve Bourbon. And we wrestled at the Beverly Ice Arena. My first match was at Beverly Ice Arena. Jack Viles was the promoter, and the referee was the original Superman, Mayo Card. You remember him up on Route 1, Rick?
Of course I remember Mayo.
And we did that, and we did second match, and Frankie, we got that on 8mm in the early years of Rocky Raymond. You can Google it on YouTube, of course, see all the shows we got, all the good ones, all the bad ones. No bad ones. Just some of the matches that we put on because they were commodity matches. Fabulous Moolah and Vicky Williams was a great women's match at the Boston Garden. In the old days, Fabulous Moolah used to chase Jingles around the ring. Jangles there, what's his name? The guy at the ring attendant. And go after him with that. And Boston Garden was great. We're going to show you some great things. But I think we're going to show some things from Florida, Rick. Tell us a little more about Frank and your relationship, because I know my relationship with Frank because I was on the beach with him all the time. We were on the beach. I got a picture. I should have got it. But I had a broken hand, and he had a broken foot. And we were on the beach, and we were dark as a lock. Let me tell you, we were the darkest people on the beach, and I used to bug him all the time. Give me a ride up the hill. Give me a ride up the hill on the bike. Give me a ride up the hill on the bike. He finally gave me that ride. I'd never been on a bike since, and I'm 65 this year, so let me tell you something. 65 with no jive, but I haven't been on a bike since. I was like 21 or something. He went up that hill, Centennial Ave, with that chopper, right up. I gave him the bear hug. I got off that bike. Never again, Rick. Go ahead, tell him a little story about Frankie, baby.
These stories about Frank go back way back, but the best story ever, and I'll never forget it, is the Cauliflower Alley Club in New Jersey. We were there, and there was at least 400 wrestlers from all around the world. We had a hotel room, and a few drinks had been consumed, and Frank's finishing move was the spinning neck breaker. And I said, Frank, I want to try. Can you try that on me? I want to see how it feels. Yeah, no problem. So we're in the hotel room. Frank comes over, puts me in, spinning neck breaker, drops me on the bed. The bed collapsed. All the sides fell off. And all we did was just laugh about it because it was just a riot. But yeah, that was a great time. And I mean, I got a ton of stories with Frank. And, I don't know where to end on those.
Well, we got a lot of them. We're going to go to them. And we're going to go to a lot of them. And we've got a lot of things to talk about, but right now we're going to talk about how to get tickets for the big show, August 12th, right there at St. Anthony's Church. That's right. Come on down and get your tickets this weekend, June 17th. I'll be there with the belt. You can take a picture with the tag team championship belt, or you can take a picture with any of the belts I have. I got like 5 of them. You want me to make your belt? I'll do that too. But come on down, get your tickets. We got 20s, 30s, and 40s. Now the $40 ticket gives you permission to go on the stage without paying $10 for the autograph to get on there. And then, you might get a free raffle ticket to go with that. Matters what the mood is. And come on down this Saturday. St. Anthony's Church, lower level, the flea market. Come and see Rocky Raymond and get your tickets right here. We got them 20s, 30s, and 40s. You get the 40, you get the front row seats, baby. You get to be up close. Keep it tight, keep it right. Come on down and watch Boston Bad Boy tonight. Not that thing we got going on. We got Frankie G in memory of. We got the big screen TV coming. We're going to show his matches. That's right. And intermission. It's going to be about 20, 25 minutes of all Frankie G's matches from the best of the Long Rider, the House of Pain, Then and Now. We got it all. We got all the matches. We go way, way back. So pin your ears back and get on down Saturday this week. And come on down and get your ticket right here. Okay? 20s, 30s, and 40s, right here. EPW returns to Revere. Can you believe it? You better believe it. Bitcoin, got rid of it. Oh yeah, all the gold, crush it. Especially that bracelet I had that was gold. I crushed that down. So I stepped on it, I pissed on it, I did it all, and I cashed in the money, and I'm running shows, all them things that I got going on with all these things. And don't forget your money. Get your money in hand, because by July, coming up, you better watch out. You better not pout. You better keep those $100 bills nice and crisp, because pretty soon there's not going to be too many around. You're going to be doing everything on the computer. That's what they say. Gas is going up, and we're going up. All right, we'll be back momentarily with more from EPW Memories from the Boston Garden. And we're back. Empire Pro Wrestling returns to Revere August 12th. St. Anthony's Church, the lower level. That's right, come on down. Come on down, that's right. Come on down this Saturday, June 14th. We're going to be selling tickets, taking names. We got 20s, we got 30s, we got 40s, the VIP pass to get on the stage, get all the autographs of the Robot, Trey, the Smooth Operator, Astro Man, Yellow Tiger. We got Big Daddy. Did you get Big Daddy? You know Big Daddy? That's me, Big Daddy from Florida. I was Big Daddy in Florida, the Floridian, yeah. We took some good movies in Florida. You're going to see them on that Sunny channel. You want to play the game? You're going to pay the piper. That's right. So come on down. That's right. Come on down August 12th. I got some good pictures I'm going to sell. That's right. We got them all. We got Axe Demolition's coming November 4th, so it's a long way away, but Demolition's coming, that's right. And there might be new tag team champions, because we got the tournament. We got Highlight Kid, Pyro, Yellow Tigers, Levesque, Candido, Big Daddy, Shady Shay. We got so many that are coming in from all over the place. We got so many guys from that show at Fenway Park. 150 guys were there, I heard from a friend of mine. But we got it right here. Tag team champions, that's right. Right here, August 12th. St. Mary's. No, not St. Mary's. St. Anthony's. But St. Mary will be there too, because all the saints are going to be there from all the churches. That's right. So come on down August 12th. Be there or be square. Here we go, we're back. We're back wrestling in the Garden, the battle for New York. Works, shoots, and double crosses. We got a big one this week. Oh yeah, June 16th, 1975. Attendance was 19,000 plus. WWF heavyweight title match. Bruno Sammartino beat Waldo Von Erich in 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Ivan Putski beat Johnny Valiant, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Chief Jay Strongbow beat Jimmy Valiant, 15 minutes and 50 seconds. Dominic Danucci, a Tutti Italiani, and Victor Rivera beat Bobby Duncan and Butcher Vachon, 2-1, 22 minutes and 23 seconds. Baron Michael Cicluna from the Isle of Malta beat Mike Paducas in 11 minutes and 2 seconds. Ladies World Title match. Fabulous Moolah beat Susan Green in 10 minutes and 10 seconds. Jack Evans beat Bill White, 14 minutes and 55 seconds. And Pistol Pete Sanchez beat Johnny Rods, the unpredictable one, in 12 minutes and 20 seconds. And that was it. Battle from the Garden. Hey, you see what time it is? You see this watch? $5,000. That's what time it is. That's right. Time to get rid of the gold and buy the diamonds. But we're going to be it. That's right. Providence. We're going to be in Providence. That's right. Crown Plaza Hotel. That's the big Hall of Fame. Joe Bruin's big. We got them all coming down. How cool. A lot of big names from the WWE, WWF, legends, what have you. Some old ones, some new ones. I'm going to be there. The Boston bad boy, Rocky Raymond, selling all my gimmicks. Some good pictures. Come on down. I got some real tricky pictures. I can't tell you what they are, but come on down and buy one. I'm sure you're going to want this one. Oh, yeah. And don't forget, come on down. They got a lot of things going on at that Hall of Fame. That guy, Joe Bruin, he does a lot of great things. All the great Hall of Fame guys on the 28th and 29th. So come on down, be there in Providence. And don't forget our show, August 12th, EPW returns to Revere. That's right, with the House of Pain, memory of Frankie G. So come on down this Saturday. We're going to be at, we're going to be at the church, St. Anthony's Church, selling tickets, taking names. 20, 30, and 40. Buy the big one for 40. You get a VIP pass. You get a raffle ticket. And we're going to have 50-50 split. We're going to have raffles for footballs, basketballs, barbecues, and dinners from the marina. We got dinners from the marina. We got dinners from Newbridge. We got it everywhere because you know why? No one does it better than me. Okay? All right. See you next time. And we'll be there or be square. All right. We're back here, cameraman. Cameraman, zoom in. Zoom in on Rocky Raymond, Iron Sheik, rest in peace. Had a great times with the Sheik everywhere. ICW, USWF when he came in for me in Marshfield Fair with the Warlord. He managed the Warlord one of my years at Marshfield Fair. The Sheik was the best. He was the toughest man. He would beat that Hollywood bleach blonde Hulk Hogan, give him in camel clutch, make him humble. That's right. I like to make a couple other people humble too, but you know what? Time will tell. What go around, come round, the Sheik say. What go around, come round. And one other thing the Sheik used to say, I put up the ring, I take down the ring, I drive the ring, I do the ring. I did the same thing, Rocky Raymond. That's right, 1985, 83, my first match, put the posters up, do the newspaper ads. Oh yeah, set the ring up, wrestle in the main event, take the ring down. I did it all too, just like cameraman. Sheik, rest in peace, buddy. And we're back here. See this? We got it. This is Ivan Koloff's chain, the Russian chain match. The Russian chain, the handle, 3-on-1, 3 in a chain, and 2 more chains. Look it. I got a rubber glove on because there's so much blood on this chain. You see this? It's a rubber glove. A rubber glove. You know why? Because Koloff bled all over this chain. I got it from him down in Florida. Ivan Koloff, the Russian Bear. 3-way chain match. August 12th. That's right. August 12th. That's right. Be there. Come on down to St. Anthony's this Saturday. Buy your tickets. 20, 30, and 40. You get the $40 one, you get to be on the stage. Autograph session. Autographs. Sausage safari. Blood all over the place. The last match, I guarantee. The Russian chain match. Be there, August 12th. Dominican Republic, Astroman. 3, the Smooth Operator, Gangstar. As well as Scott, Sensational Levesque. And many more. Be there. All right, we're back here, and I got my pin on right here. The only guy that ever really liked me. Right here, Bob, but you know how it goes. All right, we're coming back right here. We got them all. We're coming back with all the great matches, Madison Square Garden. We got some stuff from CWF in Florida, too. All right, we're back here. We're at Madison Square Garden, Monday night, April 26, 1976. The bicentennial year, I believe. WWF Heavyweight Wrestling Championship match. 1 fall to a finish. Bruno Sammartino versus Stan Hansen. And I believe Bruno beat him there. 15 minutes and 45 seconds. Special attraction, 1 fall to a finish. The King, Ernie the Cat Lad versus Andre the Giant, and that was a double countout, I believe. 4-man tag match, 2 out of 3 falls. Superstar Billy Graham and Ivan Koloff beat Irish Pat Barrett and Haystack Calhoun. Yeah, that's the guy that went to Japan, had to go to the bathroom in a mailbag in the back of the plane because he couldn't fit in the back room. Rocky Tamayo from Peru, 245 pounds. And he got beat by Big Bobo Brazil from Ben Harbor, Michigan, 285 pounds, Big Bobo. Look at this one. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair from Minneapolis, 250 pounds, beat Kevin Sullivan from Lexington, Mass., 235 pounds. Louis Cyr versus Dominic DeNucci. And that was Louis Cyr pinned DeNucci in 15 minutes and 45 seconds. Baron Mikel Cicluna versus Tony Parisi. Tony Parisi beat him, the Italian man, 241 pounds. In the final, the first match opener was the unpredictable Johnny Rodz from Brooklyn, New York, against Louis Sedan. All right, that was the one from Madison Square Garden. All right, now we're going to go to Miami Beach Convention Hall. The Canadian heavyweight title match, Angelo Mosca, Big Nasty, against Barry Windham, and Windham won the match. Prince of Darkness death match, Kevin Sullivan versus Cowboy Ron Bass. You know Kevin Sullivan did that one. You know Boston is the capital of Satanism, by the way. Rufus R. Jones versus Big Bad Leroy Brown. And Leroy Brown took that one. Global Tag Team title match, Terry Allen and Scott McGee versus the Kangaroos. And listen to this one. Rocky Raymond versus the Destroyer, when Rocky Raymond beat the Destroyer in Miami Beach Convention Center. Raul Mata beat Frank Dusek. All right. Now we're going to go on to a Wednesday night show in Miami Beach. March 9th, 8 p.m. That's right, we got a big one. Special challenge match. Dusty Rhodes and Rufus R. Jones versus Kevin Sullivan and Bad Leroy Brown. And they were disqualified, and the winners were Dusty and Rufus. The Freight Train Jones. Southern title, Canadian title. Barry Windham beat Angelo Mosca, who was disqualified. Global Tag Team match, the Fabulous Kangaroos beat Cowboy Ron Bass, Charlie Cook, Scott McGee versus Frank Dusek, and Terry Allen beat Rocky Raymond. That was it, Miami Beach. Now we're going to go on to Tampa, Fort Hesley Armory. That's right. The big grudge match, Dusty Rhodes versus Cowboy Ron Bass. Dusty Rhodes beat him. Barry Windham versus Mr. Elijah Akeem. Barry gets 5 minutes with Ironic Adrian Street, regardless of the outcome of the match. And Barry Windham did get 5 minutes with Adrian Street. And then we had Mike Graham, the late Mike Graham, was on last night with the suicide situation with him and his father on the dark side of the ring. Mike Graham and Brad Armstrong and Scott McGee, and a big six-man with Kevin Sullivan, the Purple Haze, and the Reverend Mr. Black. Charlie Cook versus Angelo Mosca, who defeated him. Outlaw Bobby Duncan versus Rocky Raymond, who was defeated that night. Dennis Brown versus The Professional, and that was it. North Florida Championship Wrestling. That was it, Tuesday night, June 28th, 8 p.m. Hey, look at this program. This is an old one from 1985, Wrestling All-Star Skating Rink, 800 Linway. This was my very first show on the Linway at the roller rink. And now it was a 15-man battle royale. All the guys that were in there the same night get a shot at Rocky Raymond's title and $5,000. Yeah, and Monopoly money. And we had White Flash, El Magnifico, Billy Love, Mr. Majestic, Dave Castoldi, Chief White Cloud, Comanche Kid, Super Destroyer, El Lobo, The Animal, The Dungeon Master, Dave Starr, Frank and Joe, the Gullah Twins. That's right, the Long Riders back then. They weren't the House of Pain, they were just the Long Riders. And look at these prices. Plus 5 big boats after the Battle Royale. The tickets were $5 advance and $6 at the door. You can't get a bag of popcorn and a toothpick for that now. On sale at Mr. T's Discount. All-Star Skating. That's right, we had it all down there at the roller rink. They leveled that too. They got that all leveled down there now too. All right. And the last one. Oh yeah, this was the big one. Match of the year. Karate versus the Wrestle. This was the one that drew big money. Big money. Richard Burns, karate champion, 6'5", 230 pounds, versus the Killer Kowalski, better known at that time as Execution Number 1. Former World Wrestling Champion, 6'7", 260 pounds. Now the girls match. Vicious Oh, she was out vicious. She was a rude girl. Vicious, rude girl. Yeah, that girl, she was very bad. Betty Jo Selt was her opponent. She beat her. Nikolai Rasputin versus Danny Patiglio. Rocky Raymond versus Ricky Sexton. Oh, don't mess my hair. Ron Shaw versus Terry Allen. That's right, Terry Allen from the new big-time wrestling, not the old big-time wrestling like the Sheik. It's the new big-time wrestling. That was at Malden Armory, and that was July 1st, 8 p.m., and the year, I don't know, but the tickets were $5 for ringside. General admission was $4 and $3 for under 12. And that was it. That's all the memories we got for you this week. And we're going to go into the next part of the show, which is... And we're back here. We're going to the part of the program. We all know it. We've all seen it. We all got it. And we're going to show you a little something real quick here. This is how the film used to go right here. This is how we used to edit back in the day. With the reels of... the Super 8 film, you rope it, you dope it, you do a little dope-a-doo-doo, and you splice it, you tice it, and that's how we did it back in the day. But we're going to part of the program that we call the Mac Classics.
Well, thank you very much, Honorable Messiah, and intelligent American people like yourself that tell me, Mr. Sheik, welcome to America from John F. Kennedy Airport to the Olympic City, Los Angeles, California. And every intelligent American know about the Iron Sheik, where he come from, and what he did in this country. Now, Sergeant Slaughter, your reputation went all over the world. From Tehran, Iran, Tokyo, Japan, Moscow, Russia, to the United States of America. I know Sergeant Slaughter is all American man, Marine man. He have a lot of support. Everybody is behind him. His record is better than that Hulk Hogan, because every intelligent American know I was a real WWF Wrestling Federation champion. Out of the songs that bring Sangha look like from some kind of gay bar in the San Francisco by name Hulk Hogan from Cocoa Beach. How can he be champion to beat the Iron Sheik? Now, Sergeant Slaughter, I respect you more than Hulk Hogan, because at least you are not sissy. You didn't come from some kind of bar in the San Francisco. Now, Sergeant Slaughter, I know this is your country. I know this is everybody behind you, little boy, little girl, old, young, but remember, I've been through, I saw it A to the Z. From Olympic 68, Mexico City, from Pan American Game to the WWF champion, from WWF Tag Team champion, Moscow Cup, Iranian champion. I want to know what Olympic Sergeant Slaughter meant. Sergeant Slaughter, you are great. You are the best. Only for United States. But remember, I'm an international man. I'm an Olympic man. I come to the Boston, Massachusetts, especially around the area of Boston. I know that all Italian people, my cousin, they respect me. That's the Sheik. You remind me all kinds of men, especially with that handle mustache. You are real, honest Italian man. Now, Sergeant Slaughter, I know better than you and anybody in this country where you come from. But remember, you shut up and don't say USA, USA. But remember, my support is that 23-inch neck. Cameraman, zoom it good. Look at me, Aaron. Look at that 22-inch eye. Look at that 55 chest. Sergeant Slaughter, the reason you don't take your clothes off because you shame of that fat slap body you have. But remember, soon or late, doesn't matter. Round the Boston, Massachusetts, round the Garden, round the Brooklyn, round your country. Where you come from, Aaron? You know where you come from. What city Sergeant Slaughter come? You know? South Carolina. South Carolina! Do you know anybody from South Carolina compete in the Olympic or he come WWF champion? Sergeant Slaughter, I want you to look at me good. Cameraman, zoom it. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Iran, #1. Ayatollah Khomeini, #1. Sergeant Slaughter, I
#1.
USL, tough. The Iron Sheik #1. I thought you was the Iron Man, and I thought you was the Messiah. You respect the Sheik. Look how you're prejudiced too. Mama said I don't want to interview you. Goodbye. Iran #1. The Sheik #1. Look at me.
There you have it. What can I say? From the Iron Sheik, the match will tell the story.
And we're back, Empire Pro Wrestling coming at you. It's the big one. It's the flag match. The Iron Sheik against Sergeant Slaughter. Can you believe it? A flash from the past. You can only get it here at Comcast. You can only get it from me. It's me. It's BBB. Often imitated but never duplicated. No, no, no. You can't take a copy. No, no, no. There's only one. So plug it in and have some fun from 10. The Iranian national anthem? I don't think so. And we got a couple of fans in the audience clapping for the Sheik. Don't chant USA, USA, #1, Sheik. Uncle Sam, #1. $50 bill, #1. #100, #1. Here we go with Mr. USA. Because I was born here in USA myself. Good old Sergeant Slaughter, this man, unbelievable. Known to everybody in the wrestling world as the most devastating of all sergeants. He's a drill sergeant, that's right, Sergeant Slaughter. South Carolina. Nothing been farther when I was singing in South Carolina. Look at the crowd going crazy here at IBEW Hall. That's right. I wrestled Kowalski in this groveling hall. That's right, and Paul Ridges in the limelight, in the spotlight. Tonight, Empire Pro Wrestling brings you the Legend Show with the Iron Sheik. Oh yeah, he keeps it complete. Oh yeah, with the man from South Carolina. Nothing felt finer when I was singing down in South Carolina. Oh yeah, he's in the spotlight. It's Sergeant Slaughter. That's right. All the fans love this man, love the sergeant. In this unbelievable building here in Waltham, the IBEW Hall, and all you wrestling fans, don't forget the Night of Legends coming to Good Time Billions, that's right. Oh yeah, September 15th, that's right, Active Demolition's coming to New England. Can you believe it? It's coming for EPW, as well as Beefcake. Oh yeah, if you need a haircut, come on down. He'll put you in a chair, he'll cut you square. Oh yeah, he'll do your sideburns, he'll do your eyebrows, he'll wax you, he'll tax you, he'll even give you a shot of a taxer. Oh yeah, that's right, the Beefcake is coming, that's right, he's coming from Florida, he's got the tan, he'll put it in your hand, he's got some scissors, he's got all kinds of quivers. Oh yeah, that's right here, the Legend Show, September 15th, a good time, so get your grandmother, get down there, bring your grandmother, I'll be there, the BBB man will be there, that's right, often imitated but never duplicated. Don't give me a mic, I'll never stop talking all night, and let me tell you something, the Sheik is roaming around the building because he wants to waste some time here because he knows the sergeant's going to give him a whipping. That's right, good old USA is going to give you a whipping. Open up a little can, that's right. And the referee counting them out now. You're going to see some devastating moves. You're going to see some moves that you haven't seen in a while. You're going to say, why are they doing them? We haven't done them since 1910. This is the old style of professional wrestling. This isn't this garbage you're seeing on WWE nowadays with all this talking, all this walking. Let's get to wrestling. It says wrestling on the marquee, not bend over and kiss me where the sun don't shine. This is not the place to be. If you want to be here with the great wrestling, be with EPW. It's the greatest on the earth. It's the greatest. It's like Ringling Brothers. It's a circus in its own right. That's right. We got the Iron Sheik, Sergeant Slaughter, and you know something? I fit in there too. You can feed the animals at Empire Pro Wrestling too. You can always bring some food because we're always hungry. That's right. Always hungry. Bring some pet food when you come to Empire Pro Wrestling. You gotta bring your MasterCard. That's right. You're gonna be able to charge the card. That's right. Oh yeah. Charge your tickets everywhere. That's right. We got all the things going on in Empire Pro Wrestling as well. All the great things are coming up this summer. If you haven't seen the Legends Nights, you haven't seen the Classics, you haven't seen the shows from Thompson International Speedway, we got fireworks, monster trucks, Ferris wheels, cottontails, we got the rave girls, we got them all. September 15th, come down. You know, SummerSlam's another big night, you know. Oh, yeah, come on down to Good Time Billiards. That's right, we're going to be there with Rave Productions with some great wrestlers. The House of Pain's going to be appearing, giving out pitches. We're going to have the Rave Girls there showing you what we're going to be doing on the Night of Legends. September 15th, we got all sorts of good things to give away. So come on down on that Sunday afternoon. That's right. Come on down to Good Time Billiards. That's right. It's the month before. We're going to give you some more. Come on down August 15th. And we'll be back again on September 15th with the big surprise. That's right, all the way from Rome, Italy. Tutti Italiani. That's right. He's bringing the gabagola. He's bringing the French bread. He's going to slice it. He's going to dice it. He's bringing the Rave Girls, Armando. Do you know who Armando is? Well, now you're going to know. That's right. Get down there. Get down there on August 15th to see the Rave Girls. Get some more of those great, great tickets. Ringside. We got them all. We got reserved. We got them curbed. We got some drinks. We'll give you some winks. We'll give you some great things right here. That's right. Rave, rave, rave. We want to rave all over the place. That's right. With the legends. That's right. Axe. We got Axe. Axe Demolition. We got Brutus the Barber Beefcake. We got Rick Fuller from WCW. We got the Lucha Libre stars, El Mascarado. That's right. The Flying Man from Puerto Rico. We got Don Vega. We got Perez. We got Gonzalez. We got, we got them all. We got French bread. We got long bread. We got Italian bread. Oh, we got it all right here. We got a Scala. But right now in the ring, we got the two legends, Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik. Let's do some wrestling, guys. Let's get it on! Collar and elbow right here as the Sheik backs him into the corner now. As he winds up, nobody home. And that handsome referee, the gentleman's call, Paul Richards. He originated this line, the gentleman's call, if you will. That's right, as you can see the Iron Sheik wasting more time because he sees that Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, he's a big, big man from South Carolina. As you can see the Iron Sheik slapping and tapping his chest, twisting his stash. He wants some more cash. He's in America. He loves it even better now because the referee, Paul Richards, counting away. Sergeant Slaughter backs him up now as the gentleman's call. That's right, Paul Richards, if you will, the most entertaining referee and the strictest referee here in New England, better known as the youngest referee in New England. As you can see, Sergeant Slaughter at top wrist lock now on the Iron Sheik as we see him going back and forth with the old style of professional wrestling. They're using the Greco-Roman style of professional wrestling, which is the top end of the body from the head to the waist, and they're using all the leverage back and forth here now. As you can see, the Iron Sheik starting to bend backwards like a pretzel, and he's pushing back on the big man, if you will. Oh, he's getting back against those ropes now. What will he do? What will he do? Oh, a clean break by the man from Iran, Tyrell. This man used to be a bodyguard for the Ayatollah Khomeini. Can you believe it? The Iron Sheik. That's some information that not too many of you Mizaks out there know. And as you can see, the Iron Sheik banging his chest like a tom-tom as he goes behind with a headlock to a chicken wing, as better known as a hammerlock to all you carpenters out there. That's right, it's a hammerlock. Now Sergeant Slaughter push him up against the ropes now as Paul Richards, the youngest referee in all pro wrestling at this particular time. And right here you see one of the greatest matches of all time, brought to you here by Empire Pro Wrestling, the best of the best, so forget the rest. Often imitated but never duplicated. Everybody wants to be a wrestling promoter these days. Everyone wants to promote wrestling, but they got these matches on tape. No, they don't. They don't have Sergeant Slaughter. They don't have classics from the Boston Garden. They don't have all the great Fred Blassie against Pedro Morales from Madison Square Garden. Or how about this one, if you might have seen it in the past? Bruno Sammartino losing his title in 1971 to Ivan Koloff. You just don't have the tapes. You don't have the footage that we have here at Empire Pro Wrestling. You can't imitate the great Rocky Raymond, that's right. As you can see, Sergeant Slaughter with that top wrist lock as the Iron Sheik turns it around again, puts it back into a side headlock now as the crowd's starting to chant USA, USA, and the Sheik said no USA, Ivan number one, Sheik number one. As you can see, his stylish boots, if you will, hooked up on the end there. That's in case he has to get some corn out of his teeth. He can grab his boot and use it like a toothpick. He can use that little hook on the end of his boot there, get all that resin out of the end of his teeth. And he's hooking the headlock now. And Paul Richards looks to be a little, looking for some hanky-panky by the Sheik, if you will. And you can see in the background all these great, great fans here at IBW Hall, a legendary hall, as the Iron Sheik back into the ropes as Sergeant Slaughter shoots him in one shoulder tackle now, as the big man Sergeant Slaughter gets up. Oh, watch out now, Sheik. See what happens when you wear those boots with the hook on them? He's got a hook on the side of the tights of Sergeant Slaughter and almost took a header. Oh, yeah, big atomic knee drop now. Big bump by the Iron Sheik. My grandmother could have done that one better. Oh, yeah. Oh, watch out now. Watch out now for the family jewels now, if you will, as the big Sarge from he got him in a precarious position. A flag match, the Iron Sheik against the Sergeant Slaughter. You puke. His big line, all the great things he did. He whipped the heck out of Bob Backlund with his Kaiser stick. Do you remember that one, wrestling fans? Do you go back that far? When Sergeant Slaughter was a bad guy. Oh, yeah, he was a heel. He used to beat you and treat you, call you puke, call you every name in the book. But now he's wrestling against Iran's own Iron Sheik. And this crowd is going crazy, as you can see camera 2 from Empire Pro Wrestling right up on the ring apron, taking some tight shots, and Sergeant Slaughter holding his throat. As you can see, the Iron Sheik must have lunged something into his esophagus, and the Iron Sheik now, he's just, oh, he's going down into his tights now, fans. Shades of Joe Turco. Oh, yeah. Oh, he lodges that one down into his throat now, as you can see Sergeant Slaughter swirling and twirling on the mat, and the referee can't seem to find it. Oh, he's down into his tights again. There it is. There it is. Putting it down into his boot now, the master of disaster, the Iron Sheik, the man that beat Hulk Hogan to bits. But then Hulk Hogan came back, took the Worldwide Wrestling Federation Championship from the Iron Sheik. Oh, yeah. Oh, my good God! Oh, down again into that Adam's apple now, Sergeant Slaughter. He's spitting down on the side, spitting at him. Iron number 1, Sheik number 1. See? Cameraman, he's loading his boot. Watch out! Oh, he hit him in the throat with that hook. They say he's got 5 to 10 pounds of sand. And he lodges that boot into the throat of the good Sergeant Slaughter. Good old USA. Oh, he's gonna throw him outside the ring now. This is where it gets dangerous. This is where anything is liable to happen, and usually does. Oh no, what's he got now, the Sheik? He's got some big plans. The spotlight's on these two guys. Watch the spotlight. He's got a wire. Oh no, he's got a wire around the throat of Sergeant Slaughter. He's choking him. It's a blatant chokehold. As the referee, Paul Richards, jumps outside the ring with the agility ability of a young referee. Look at this man. The Sheik told him go back in the ring. Count from him. Oh, on the back of the neck. Did you see that chair shot? Did you see that chair shot? Unbelievable. On the back of the neck of Sergeant Slaughter. He's going to need a chiropractor in the morning. He's going to need some adjustments. And the Sheik's up there, number 1. Sheik number 1. Iran number 1. Oh my good God. How are you going to see any of this great professional wrestling unless you tune in each and every week from 10 to 11 on Channel 8 Comcast Revere. That's right, the Big 8. Don't hesitate. Oh, it's unbelievable action. The pandemonium just won't stop. Now, how'd you like that Miss Empire Pro Wrestling? I kind of favor her quite a bit. You know, you gotta be nice to people. You really do. You're in America, the most prestigious country, USA. Be good to your friends. Be good to mankind. And you know something? It'll pay in the end, because each and every Friday night, you'll be able to turn on professional wrestling on Channel 8 and watch the best of the best with me. It's me, it's BBB. Irish Ripper to the ropes now. Oh, he got him with the clothesline. He bent him like Gumby. You watching Gumby lately? That's an old one. Not too many people remember Gumby. And he's using the ropes now as our referee Paul Richards comes up with another gentleman's call. Okay, don't forget it. Don't forget it. We won't regret it. That's right. Come on down to Good Times on August 15th. We're going to be giving out all sorts of good things. Girls, curls. Oh, yeah. We're going to give out some great pictures. The House of Pain returns. Joey G and Frankie G, the men from New England. The men that held the tag team title. The longest, the oldest, the boldest, the greatest tag team in all of New England. That's right, the House of Pain. They started with Gypsy Joe. Do you remember Gypsy Joe? Fuzzy from Chelsea. How many of you Mizzocs out there remember Fuzzy? You don't remember because you were watching cartoons. You weren't watching professional wrestling the way it used to be. That's right. the Gullah twins from Revere. The Fiend. Oh, here we go, here we go. A gut-wrench suplex side salto by the Iron Sheik. This man weighs 310 pounds. He twisted him like a pretzel. Just a 2 count now by the Iron Sheik as Paul Richards could not get the 3 count. Getting back to the legends with Rave. The Rave girls are going to be there. Armando's going to be there all the way from Rome. We're flying them in. He's going to bring some, he's got some prosciutto coming in. That's right, if you want to get a nice sandwich that day. Oh, a big suplex by Sergeant Slaughter. Did you see the Sheik bounce off the mat? He bounced like a basketball. And this isn't NBA season yet, but he was bouncing. Oh my good God, what a move by the big man, Sergeant Slaughter. And you can see Paul Richards. Oh, he's doing a double count now. A double count on these 2 legends. That's right, September 15th. It's a legend show at Good Time Billiards. That's right. Axe. Oh, yeah. Beefcake. If you need a haircut, come on down. He's going to wax you. He's going to tax you. He'll even give you Sherman taxa. Oh, unbelievable neck breaker now. As you can see, Sergeant Slaughter and the Iron Sheik. The time period starting to roll around, take its toll on these 2 legends. Oh yeah, it's taking its toll. All these great moves, these side saltos, these devastating suplex, neck breakers. The Sarge throwing him outside the ring now. This is where it gets to be a little dangerous now. Turnabout fair play now as the Sarge gets his turn. Oh, he caught him with that Sergeant Slaughter right hand. He caught him with that gun. Ram him into that ring as he rolls him in and rolls him out now. As you can see, the Iron Sheik and Sergeant Slaughter. This match, the crowd, the pandemonium, the Sheik starting to pray to Allah, Allah Baba and the 40 Thieves, and the Sheik knows right now that he's on the borderline. And it looks like the Sarge is going to do some praying now. Oh, tell you where the wild goose goes. And that was a signal, that was a gesture, and it wasn't go home free. It was take off and take a hike right here. Big right hand by Sergeant Slaughter sends the Iron Sheik railing down into the mat as the referee Paul Richards looks on, waiting to call the shots right here. Irish whip off the ropes now as the big Sergeant Slaughter hooks him with that. Oh, it looks like it's got, yes, it could be the Cobra Clutch, the famed Cobra Clutch on the Iron Sheik. The devastation of this move, it cuts off the wind, it cuts off the blood, it cuts off all the treatment to the brain. It shuts you down. Big forearm smashes, those forearm cannons by the Sergeant Slaughter as the Sheik goes off the rope now. Big elbow now as the Sheik is going down now as this match is starting to slow down. And we're almost hitting the 20-minute mark here as Sergeant Slaughter setting up for the Sergeant Slaughter cannon. He caught the referee, Paul Richards. He caught the youngest referee in all pro wrestling. He knocked him daisy. Oh, he knocked him crazy right here. Oh, the Sheik got that foreign object. Oh! He got the Sergeant Slaughter cannon. He's got the foreign object. There it is. The foreign object, the blatant foreign object by Sergeant Slaughter. Oh, the referee Paul Richards is ringing the bell. He's ringing the bell. It looks like the Sarge got caught holding the bag. He gives the match to the Iron Sheik. He got caught holding the bag. The cameraman 2 over on the other side. All these great cameras by Empire Pro Wrestling. Don't forget the, oh, look at this. It's Killer Kowalski. The kangaroo jump, there's only one man that does that. It's Walter Killer Kowalski, the legend. He's in the ring, the crazy kangaroo jump. Oh, look at this man. He returns it. He returns it around. He turned it. Oh, I can't believe the action. The Sheik is beating on Kowalski. Oh, he got slaughtered. Oh, he got the referee. Oh, the Sheik's going bananas. Oh, they're going bananas here at IBW Hall. Oh, Kowalski lays one in. Don't forget the Night of Legends coming to Good Time Billiards. That's right. Come on down. Get them while they're hot. Get them. It's the Rave girls are going to be there. Rave. Oh, yeah, September 15th. Come on down to Good Time Billiards. Don't forget it. We're right here. Oh, yeah, you were right here with the ladies EPW champion. Can you believe it? She's right here at Revere TV, your source of community cable with who? The Boston bad boy, Rocky Raymond. That's right. Keep it tight. Keep it here each and every night on Wednesday nights. And Wednesday night, we got all the time slots. What are they, Amber?
8 to 9.
That's right. And that's the legends of pro wrestling. And then from 9 to 10, we got what? Empire Pro Wrestling from 9 to 10, and we're doing it right here with who? The ladies EPW champion. Can you believe it? Wow. I mean, I'm just elated to have you here in Revere. I can't believe it. I touched that belt. It's unbelievable. You did a great job, and you're coming back right here. And we wanted to watch it with who? The ladies EPW champion. Tell him, Amber. Tell him.
Come down and see me retain this belt August 20th at the Marshfield Fair.
Be there. We're back here. Memories of the Boston Garden here. We got Bubbles, we got Grubbles, we got it all going on right here. We got the Bubbles from Lawrence Welk Show right here with my guest Rick Sarno. Thanks for coming down there, Rick. Thanks for coming. We gotta give everyone a little soapy, wopey, dopey. Keep your hands nice and ropey. No germs right here. It's August TV. We're back with a great guest of mine, Rick Sarno, better known as Evo, the manager of Frankie G. That's right, Frankie G. August 12th at St. Anthony's Church, right here, the manager. Evo, tell them what's going on and tell them what we're going to be doing at St. Anthony's Church with the memories of Frankie G.
Big show coming, big show. We're going to have a lot of stars there. There's going to be a good tribute, an excellent tribute to Frankie G, who deserves it. He's been in wrestling since, I know, Rocky's been wrestling with him for 100 years.
He's been everywhere. They've been everywhere. He's been everywhere, Frankie. He was the best. I hung with him on the beach. We sat on the beach. We did everything together in the summer. One year he had a broken foot, I had a broken hand, and that's all we did was soak up the sun on beautiful Revere Beach. I don't know how good it's going to be this year with all the things going on, boy. It's kind of scary down there. You need a bodyguard there, Rick. Unbelievable.
Need a bodyguard is right. They should send the House of Pain back down there. It was nice, no violence whatsoever.
And we're back here. The 4th of July is coming. The birds are humming. That's right. So all you people, be careful on the 4th of July. It's coming. Be safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't do no jive. We got him right here. We got him, Evo from the House of Pain. He's got the belt. He got Frankie G's belt. That's right. It was left to him. And I'll tell you one thing. Tell him, Evo. Tell him what's going on August 12th. Tell him why we're doing this, for the memories of the big man, Frankie G.
This is for the big man that filled this belt. He filled this belt, and nobody can wear this belt after him. I won't even put this belt on, so this is why we're doing it. In his memory, we want to remember how Frankie G was, his smile, how he was with all the people, and the kids loved him, and this is what we're going to show when we go to the August 12th.
St. Anthony's Church, be there. You better be there because the fireworks are going to be going off on July 4th. But baby, when you come to August 12th, you're going to see bigger fireworks. You're going to see bigger explosions. You're going to see intermission. The best of Frankie G, the Long Rider. We got the House of Pain then and now. But we want to talk about Long Rider. Long Rider, then he became the House of Pain. He was devastating. He had a big 55-inch chest. He bench pressed over 400 pounds. He was a handsome guy. He was what they called a hunk back in the day. All the ladies chased him. He had all the women. He had them all. And he had the championship belt. And I tell you one thing, I went all over with him. He was a great guy, and I want you all to come down in memory of Frankie G. August 12th. Be there or be square. And that was the quickest match of all time here as he defends the August TV Championship. Thank you very much, Rick. It was quick.
That was a work.
The new champion, or the still champion. Trey wants a rematch. He said it was a draw, but I defended it again this week. That's right. The 4th of July bang out right here on Saugus TV. All right, we're back here. Memories of the Boston Garden, but this week it was memories from Miami Beach, Tampa, Fort Hesler Army, because I made it to a real territory. I didn't just wrestle for Killer Kowalski and think I was a big star and wrestled, once a month or whatever it did. I went all over the world, baby. I was like Coca-Cola all over. And I booked myself, Florida, North Carolina, TBS, J.J. Dillon. He said, go home, you're too good, we got no spots here. All right. Then we did Canada up there with the Rougeaus. That's right, with the Canada. I went to Canada, the Rougeaus ran to Boston. I come back to Boston, the Rougeaus ran back to Canada. That's right. I wrestled in Puerto Rico with Tony Rumbo. We did TV there. We left, got out of there real quick. Mr. Pogo beat him up with the pogo stick like I told him he was going to do. I wrestled some guy, and it was a good match, but I've been everywhere. I wrestled for Jack Viles, Gypsy Joe, all of them. Even Richard Burns, if you want to call that a promotion, but it wasn't. He was right about a couple of things, though, Richard Byrne, I tell you. He was right about a couple of things. one big thing. He knew how to do some things with the karate. Did the karate versus the wrestling match. That was a big draw, and it was great. But we got a lot to talk about. We got some masks we want to show you. We're going to show you right now. Clip, lip, dip, and then see that all the masks that we used to have. We got the Yellow Tiger. We got El Mascarado's mask there, and we have a couple more. We're going to show you a couple we got right here in person on Saugus TV. We got a couple of them right here. We're going to show you. We got this one here of it's green. I don't know what's going to happen with the green screen and everything, but this is the Mask Superstars mask signed, and they did that for me at Marshfield Fair. Then we got one from Mexico City, Mexico, Mil Mascaras. I forget the guy's name that actually wears this mask, but on the back tag there's Mil Mascaras on the tongue of it. Then I got a couple more. I got Shockwave the Robot, who's going to be at the show on August 12th at St. Anthony's downstairs, and we got all the great things that are going to be happening. We got Yellow Tiger, and we got another guy coming in. We just got his mask mailed to him. Mr. USA is going to be on there too. Mr. USA. We got Shockwave the Robot. We got all the great names. Yellow Tiger's going to be there. I think we got a Yellow Tiger mask here. Yeah, we got the Yellow Tiger. Yellow Tiger's going to be there. This is one of the Yellow Tiger masks that got given to me by a wonderful person, and very, very nicely. I got a gift, and it was very nice. But Rick, tell us a little more about Frankie G. Give us some more stories, baby. We're going to be there August 12th. That belt. Tell us about the story when you got hit with the chair on the head. Yeah, tell him. Come on.
We had a major match. Frankie G was in the corner, and he said, "Watch out for that guy outside. He's going to hit you with a..." Last thing I heard was a chair. He hit me with the chair. Sideways, didn't flatten it out, sideways on my head, 17 stitches, but I didn't go down. Didn't go down, Rock.
All right, well, let me put my John Cronus glasses on here. These are John Cronus's glasses, baby.
The man.
All right? The man with the flips, the dips, the crazy little rips. Oh, yeah, he did it all short and tall. You want to watch John Cronus? I want you to go to the Revere show. That's right, the three-way dance that he had, and that was called Blood, Sweat, and Tears. So I want you to tune in on YouTube, see all my shows. No one got more shows than me. No one does the things I do on the shows. No one got the pictures I got. You come on down to the Hall of Fame, July 28th, at the Plaza Hotel in Providence. Get in the car, go down and see all the stuff I got. The great guy down there, Joe Bruin, he got a big thing going on. Big guys are coming in. All the big names are coming in. I think Haku's coming. I think they're all coming. That's right, so come on down to that one, and then come on down, and don't forget August 12th, because Frankie's going to be there in spirit. Frankie will be there in spirit in Revere. He will be there in spirit. His belt will be there. Evil will be there. We're going to have some discussions going on. You're going to go on the stage, come on to FanFest, get a $40 ticket, come on the stage, get a free pass. We're doing a 50-50 split. We're doing a three-way chain match. First time ever in New England, Rick. 3 nuts on a chain. And they're going to be dangling around like a... And then you got that other one, Trey, the smooth operating gangster. He wants to put that... He said Revere's not a ghetto, so he's not going to put the belt on the line. Well, I'll tell you what. You don't put the belt on the line, don't bother coming. Very simple. You sign a contract with EPW. You do what you say you're going to do, or you don't get paid, and I throw you out. Ask them all. Ask them what happened in Lynn. I threw them all out. See you later, Gator. Bye-bye. Have a nice day. I've done over 200 shows, buddy. 200, not just one, two. I've been doing shows since 1983, Rick. Tell them the shows that you come to, the one with Everett. Tell them about Everett. Cage match.
Steel cage match was phenomenal. And it ended up with a banana smashed into Brickhouse Baker's face at the end of the show. The crowd loved it. And the steel cage matches were nothing but the best. For around here, you never saw them. Rocky put the only steel cage matches on.
That's right, because high school was over. I didn't get a loan for a motorcycle. I didn't get a loan for a car. I got a loan to build a steel cage, Rick. Who in their right mind would do that? But when you get $1,000 a night for the cage, and I was the only one that had a cage in New England, and some people that worked for me, they never even worked in a cage before, but when they got to my promotion, I put them in a cage. I even put 2 sloppy girls in the cage, and they didn't do what they do. Steel cage match. Johnny Valiant, Jimmy Valiant, all those guys back in the Boston Garden days when they had that original Sheik against Bruno in the cage. They'd ram your face against it, roll it down, roll it down. And let me tell you, it was very devastating, Rick, those cage matches in Boston back in the day. When was your last show that you went to the Boston Garden? Because this is memories from the Boston Garden, but this week it's memories from Miami Beach. CWF, I was there. Last night, that show, I didn't like it on Eddie Graham, and I don't like them talking about debt and all that. I don't like that. That's too much. That was too much last night.
I saw Macho Man Randy Savage in the Boston Garden. That was my last wrestling show I went to, and I believe that was the first time Macho Man was in Boston Garden. And he wowed them. He wowed them. He was.
Didn't he wrestle Bruno in a, was it a cage? Double, it was a tag team? Bruno and Santana, I believe?
If he did, I wish I saw that. I didn't see it.
I thought I saw Santana and Chelsea selling tacos underneath the bridge.
Could be.
I don't know what happened to him. But anyways, yeah, the cage matches that I've seen in Boston, was the big one that I remember was Stan the Lariat Hansen against Bruno after he broke his neck. He came back to Boston. I got that on 8mm. I got to get that. That's the only one I didn't really do. But you keep your eye open for all these great Mac classics, and you can't get them anywhere. You got to see them right here on cable. You got to Google Rocky Raymond on YouTube. Hit it up, shoot it up, do it down, down. Rocky Raymond on YouTube. You can see all my shows, all the great Mac classics from the Boston Garden. And we got a lot of, and my new things that are coming out. I got some footage from Florida, and I believe it's the Bahamas. Some nice little, like Sunny type thing. You know, Sunny used to do that stuff. She used to put her on TV. What's the name of that? MySpace, My Fan Club or something. Yeah. What do you call that?
MySpace, yeah.
My Fan Club, My Face. I got a couple of things with somebody that I'm going to put up soon. And you're going to love them. It's unbelievable, the wrestling stuff I got. It's unbelievable, Rick. You know all the stuff I got, right?
Well, the thing is with the cage now, we go back to the cage. That was pre-UFC. You were the UFC before the UFC game.
Yeah, that was $4,000. I was warming up a steel cage at the Wakefield Vocational School, and I was the only not to do it. But Frank came to me, and he did a lot of wrestling. I wrestled ICW, that was real TV, and we took him down to another couple of places. We came down to Florida. He worked for he did a match on TV down in Florida with me, and he did all around. And his partner didn't want to go anywhere. But he was very more oriented in the different fields with I believe it was upholstery and womanizing. But anyways, basically, Frank was a great guy. We're doing this in memory of him. He's been gone for 2 years now, I believe, Rick, right?
2 years.
And basically what we're going to do is we're going to definitely have a great show, and we're going to show the memories of him on the big screen. I rented the big screen. The kid has it with the ring, and he has everything, and we're going to put that on during intermission, and we're going to talk a lot about it. We're going to have a couple of people come up that may have been his friends, like Rick will do a little speech on the ring about, a couple of stories or whatever very quickly. And then we're going to have the sausage safari from Bianco Sausage. They're giving us 150, 200 sausages. Come on down and have a sausage, pepper and onion. Linda down there, Linda Telgrasso. Linda's the cook down there. She does the bingo, she does everything. She sets up the hall. She's been there for 53 years, Linda. And come down to the flea market. Anytime there's a flea market at St. Anthony's from now to August 12th, come down and get your tickets. I'll be there selling my memorabilia and my stuff. Come on down and get yourself a ticket, whether it's ringside, whether it's the $30 one, or whether it's the general admission one. General admission from the 6th row back, $40, VIP, get on the stage, get a free raffle ticket, and we're doing a 50-50 split for some cash, like the lottery. So come on down and get some 50-50 split. We got raffles, we got barbecues for raffle. I got all sorts of stuff they gave me to raffle off. I got bike helmets for kids. I got footballs, basketballs. I did it all again. That's right, because I'm like Coca-Cola. I'm all over. I know them all. I got to do a couple more of my friends, Atlas, and a couple ones I didn't hear. I'll get you by August. I got to get Rizzo. I got to get that McKeith, whatever that man is in Revere. We've been chasing him. Chase them all. We're going to get them all. Zambudo. We're going to chase you down to August 12th, to the 12th of never. We're going to get you to do a sponsorship one way or the other. If I got to take your wallet out of your pocket and take the money myself, I'll do it. I'll do it. For Frankie G, we'll do it. Right?
That's right. Come down, wear the belt.
Let me
Take a picture with the belt.
This belt is heavy, boy. Yeah, look at that
That's
belt.
20 pounds of gold
Look
right
at that belt, huh? Look at that belt, huh? Grab that end.
And I'll tell you what Frankie used to say all the time. You want this belt? Come and get it.
That's right. Right there. That's right. Frankie G, we're going to be there. We're going to be like Coca-Cola all over. We're going to be putting on Shockwave the robot. We got the world famous clown for the kids. We got the robot. He's charging up right now. I called him the other night. I said, what are you doing over there, robot? He said, I'm hooked up to my batteries. I got to have a good match. You know, he's all hooked up with his energizers. And I said, geez, well, I feel like I'm getting a little shock on the phone. I'm talking to you. I feel a little electricity coming through the phone. But he's going to be there. We got the Yellow Tigers from Mexico City, these two Mexican Lucha Libre style matches. We're going to mix it up with Lucha Libre. We're going to go into the, oh boy, that chain match. It's the last match. It's not sanctioned by EPW. It's sanctioned by the Dominican Republic. You know, those guys there in the Dominican Republic down there. When you saw that Astro Man came on, he showed you some footage from the Dominican Republic. Those nuts down there. 3-way chain match. First time ever in New England. No, there's no women on the show. Sorry. No, there's no women. We're not doing that novelty match. Same thing. You know, we're not doing all that henna and all that stuff. And we're gonna stick with the hardcore real wrestlers that've been to the real territories. Did you know Astro Man wrestled in the Dominican Republic for the promoter down there? And he wrestled there. He wrestled Puerto Rico for Carlos Colon. And Shockwave the Robot, he wrestled in Japan for Baba. And I believe Inoki, or some other independent down there. And these guys are international. And everybody knows about the world famous clown. He's been everywhere. I mean, there's probably about 9 clowns, but this one here, I don't know, he coming from Florida. I know he's a fly-in. I know he needs a hotel room to take his pain off, and he wants to go to, you know, up there and eat that Chinese food. You know what I mean? Everyone wants the Chinese food over there. Chinaman, Chinese food, good. But Rick, what do you got planned for the rest of the situation till August 12th? Are you going to be ready to hang and bang? You going to manage someone in the dressing room or what? Are you going to manage somebody?
I want to bring in a new House of Pain. If they're available, I mean, here's the belt. You won't get this particular belt.
Oh, one question I wanted to ask you. Where is Johnny Petrovic, the Russian you had?
Johnny. He went off to the ECW, the old ECW, and he's trying to start it. And he's bringing in MMA, and he's also doing Muay Thai.
Oh boy, Muay Thai, huh?
Yeah, so he's out there.
I got a thing I'm going to do tonight. It's called egg foo young and egg rolls.
There you go.
With some subgum chicken fried rice from Dragon Island over by my house. Dragon Island. Shout out to Dragon Island. Best Chinese food around. He makes it to order. I hate to say it, but I don't want to tell you something. But it's the best Chinese food around. Better than Calhoun's. Better than Peking ravioli and all these towns that got all these mom and pop, you know, the quickie. Blah, blah, blah. I ate over my friend's house last week in Winthrop, and the Chinese food. I smelt the shrimp. I don't know if something was funky, like a monkey. You know what I mean? Like American Dream. I wine and dine with queens and kings and queens. Slept in the alley and ate pork and beans. But you know something? I know good food. But I'm only about 243. I'm down about 243, Rick. You believe it? 38 waist.
38 waist.
Yeah, and my Asian girlfriend, she says, you know something? You eat good. You eat good now. I eat good for you. I make you good food. Healthy food. And another thing, the Indian food is very healthy for you too. You know, they don't have no high blood pressure or nothing. The Indian people, they know how to eat. They don't eat no meat. And look what they're doing now. Who knows what they're putting in the chicken? Who knows what they're putting in the meat? And they say pretty soon they're gonna put steak so high that you won't buy it. So they're gonna make it grass-grown meat or something like that. But it's awful, the things that are going on, and you don't know what they're putting in the food. You ever see that program called What the Health? It's on Netflix, I believe. What the Health? And they show them shooting up the chickens, and they're like this here, and then all of a sudden they're like this, you know. And you don't know what's going on with this world. But one more story about Frankie G. One more good one, Rick. Come on.
One good story, Frankie G. Let's see. There's so many of them. I mean, the best was he was in the ring, and it was a tag team match, and he came in off the top rope, and he sort of slipped off, and he hit his head, and he knocked himself out. He was pure white, but he was still getting up to wrestle, and his tag team partner, Joe, reached in and said, tag me, tag me. He didn't know where he was. He was looking around. His arm was flying in the air, and I'm yelling, just tag him, Frank, just tag him. And then finally some color came in his face. He reached in and tagged his partner. It was just incredible. And all we did was laugh about it afterwards. But
Well, I'll tell you, you can really get hurt in that ring if you don't know
Absolutely.
what you're doing. You go off the ropes, you don't hook the rope. I see them now when they go off the rope. They go off the rope in one hand. They got one hand down low on the second rope. You know why they do that? They don't want the rope to come up and one go down and you go through the middle like a piece of cheese. I've seen that happen at one of the shows. They didn't hook the rope and you're sweating. You got the sweat on your back. You hit the rope. The top rope goes up. The middle rope goes down and you go sliding through like a piece of cheese. It's very dangerous. And those corner buckles and turnbuckles and everything else, if you don't know what you're doing, you can really get hurt in the ring. And thank God I never did. And most of my injuries were other ways, like, setting up the cage, and I tore my bicep, and getting paid down at Joe Eugenio's. I was scooting up to the desk, and the wheel underneath the chair with the wheels went out from underneath me. I went to reach for the desk, and pop goes the weasel. That was this bicep. But I've had 4 surgeries, and it looks like I'm going to be going in for another one because I had an accident. And basically, we hope for the best. But Rick, I'm so glad you came down. The Richter scale's going on. We get a lot of things. I'm looking forward to having you come down and talk about Frankie G. And one more time, come on down this Saturday. And we're talking about the 4th of July. I want everyone to be safe on the 4th of July because we're not going to show before the 4th. So this is like a pre-4th of July show. So we wish everybody on the 4th of July to be safe. Say no to drugs. Stay away from those people that are pushing that and the girls like to dance and look at the lights and all that other baloney. But let me tell you something. Drugs will take you to places you don't want to go. They'll take you and they'll make you stay there longer than you want to stay, and it's going to cost you more than you want to pay. So say no to drugs and give your kids more hugs and keep them away from the drugs and all that other stuff. And come on down. August 12th, come on down this weekend and get your tickets, 20, 30, and 40. Get that $40 one. You get to come on the stage, get a free autograph, get a raffle ticket, and that chain match is going to be unbelievable, Rick. Rick, that chain match is going to be unbelievable.
Looking forward to that chain match.
Unbelievable. Why? That chain match is going to be unbelievable. They're going to go crazy. They're crazy about it. I know I got it here. I know I have it here. We're going to do some You got 3 things. We've seen them on the promos. 3 things that go on your wrist. I got the bloody chain. Ivan Koloff, the Russian bear, the Russian chain match. I'm going to get my nephew Nikita to come and get you. Magnum TA. I'm going to break your leg. I'm going to break your back. That was Ivan Koloff, my favorite wrestler. Ivan Koloff. He beat Bruno Sammartino in 1971 for the world title. Ivan Koloff, rest in peace. He won't go in the Hall of Fame now. They won't put him in the Hall of Fame because he was on that thing with Billy Jack, Ken Patera. They thought they were going to get money from Vince. They should have stayed off it. They would have been in the Hall of Fame. They would have maybe made a figure out of him.
I think the Hall of Fame is a joke right now. They're putting people like Sonny in there, and they're putting people that...
Sonny's been in there.
Yeah, it doesn't belong in there. Doesn't belong in there.
He was a diva. Well,
yeah,
you'd
you're going to get a wrestler in there.
You'd be in the Hall of Fame, too, if you did 110 guys like Sonny.
There you go.
She dated 100, 110 of them.
She deserved a belt like this.
Yeah, well, what are you going to do? But, yeah, you're right. And we got the Hall of Fame coming up in New England, the New England Hall of Fame. Can you believe that they put Ringo in it?
Bull Montana.
Bull Montana, but he was trained by Rocky Raymond. He paid me every cent. He set the ring up, came put the ring up when I needed him, and he had some strong legs, and you couldn't. He was tight. You couldn't do anything to him unless he wanted you. He was a very strong kid, Bull Montana from Butte, Montana. I gave him that name, and then Tony shaved his head like an intersection in the Battle Royal in Rosendale. You can catch that on the Best of the Dungeon match or the Best of the Battle Royals. Tony sat him down, shaved his head like an intersection, and he let him do it too. Tony and Ringo would let Tony do anything he wanted. He could have put, number 2 in his mouth and he let him do it.
That was his protege.
Yeah. He went away, but yeah, come on down. That's right. If you get to see this, come on down to Crown Plaza down there in Providence and see all the guys they got down there. Joe Bruin's Hall of Fame. I think he does it every 2 or 3 years, I believe. And the last time I was there was the last time he did it. But we're gonna rock and roll, strut and stroll. We're gonna tell you right now. Come on down. Again, Frankie G. Just remember that. Keep it in your mind. The tag team title belts will be on the line. Frankie G. Come on down, 20, 30, and 40. The tag belts are going to be on the line. And we're going to show you a couple of the things. We got a tournament for the junior championship. We got the tag team championship. And we got the Ghetto Championship, what they say, and I believe Astro Man is going to be there too, Astro Man, and he claims he beat New Jack for the ECW title, but I don't see it anywhere on tape, but he's got the ECW belt, Rick. He was here with it, so I don't know how he got it, but he's got the ECW belt, and he's going to be on hand in that three-way chain match, providing on who the third person, or if Trey, the smooth operating gangster, if you don't chicken out. And I know that it's his coming out of retirement match, but it's a hard match to come into. I don't know if he's going to go in it or not. But 3 men on a chain, first time in New England, August 12th. We got the Robot, we got the Clown, we got the Yellow Tigers, we got Shady Shay, and this guy Big Daddy weighs about 380 pounds, I'm told. I'm glad it's not my ring. I hope they're going to reinforce it. And the whole thing is, I hope they reinforce it, because we don't want no accidents that night. And Linda's going to be making all the sausages for Sausage Safari, sausage, pepper, and onions, Sausage Safari, come on down. Linda's in the back in the kitchen cooking away, and come down to the flea market. Every time the flea market is open, the dates are periodically in review. Catch the newspaper, catch it on Facebook. I'll have the dates for you, and all the shows, all the towns that we're on. I'll call them all up too. Why don't you call up Revere? Why don't you call Salem? Why don't you call Saugus? We already called. Why don't you call everybody and let them know that we're on TV and we got it all. We're on in Lynn. We're on in Winthrop. Come on down. You've got them all. We're on everywhere. And of course, we're on the big one, YouTube. And we got all the great matches. We're gonna, change it up. We got some stuff coming up from that Sunny channel, that stuff that Sunny puts on the channel. We can't see it here on cable, but I'm gonna put it up there. Don't you worry, it's going up. Your best side. And then something, we got all these great pictures of all the valets we had. We had all the girls that were EPW champion. We had Irresistible Amber. We had Lexus, who's now on TNA, I believe. You've seen her on there?
Lexus, yep.
She worked on my shows. Sexy Lexus. She's married to the one half of those I forget his name, but her. And then we have the other champion that we had. We have them all lined up and ready to go, all the pictures. We got all sorts of stuff for the Hall of Fame, some great pictures, the Valiant Brothers, all that stuff. So come on down to the Hall of Fame, July 29th. And of course, come down to the flea market. You can catch the stuff there too. 250 Revere Street, lower level. Come on down this Saturday. And then every time there's a flea market from now to August 12th, come on down, see me, take a picture with the belt, and buy a ticket. Buy a ticket for $20, because at the door, $30, $40. The $40 ones are going to be great, because you'll get front row seats, you get a free raffle ticket, and we're doing a 50-50 split, Rick. Do you believe it?
Can't believe it.
Hey.
I'll be in on that.
Hey, they got $50 scratch tickets? Well, we're going to do it like this. We're going to do like 2 tickets for 10, 4 for 20, 5 for 30. And we're going to go with $30, because I don't want to put $30 out of their pocket, and do 5 for 30 and get 5 tickets off the roll. And you get half of everything we collect. So we're going to get a pretty girl there, a nice brunette. You're going to go, a nice young brunette, no henna and no, smelly stuff, perfume or stuff. We're going to get a legitimate valet. We're going to go somewhere. Paul Richards said you can get me someone from up at the cabaret, but I don't want none of that. No, I'll find a pretty girl. I mean, my friend got a couple of Asian girlfriends that are gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They know how to cook. They know how to clean. That's a great thing. Them people, they're tight.
Yeah.
They're very cultured, just like, the Spanish.
They keep it all in the family.
Yeah, they keep it family oriented. Yeah, it's great. Well, we got a couple minutes left, I believe, so we just want to tell you again, we can't tell you enough. Happy 4th of July, because we're not doing another show till after the 4th, I'm told, from the man in the back. And I hope you enjoyed all the things and the Great Mat Classic we had on this week and all the things. And we want to tell you one more time, come on down and see the memory of Frankie G. We're going to do a lot of things. We got a lot of things. We're going to bring we got a lot of things going on. We got 50-50 in the lottery. We got the Sausage Safari.
There he is.
There he is. Frankie G. Big guy. He had like a 60-inch chest, I believe, didn't he?
He used to put a beer can on his chest, and it would stand straight up and down.
Yeah, they had a huge chest. And we used to bench press a little bit. I did. My max on the bench back in the day was 440, but not anymore.
Muscles Unlimited?
No, up at Mayo Cons. Me and him used to go up at Mayo Cons, because Mayo Con used to let us in for free. Me O'Khan, me and Frankie, and I'll tell you some of the things Frankie did in the whirlpool, but it's not made for cable TV. It's only made for that thing that I'm going to have some stuff on. What's it called again? Sunny Station there? Fun TV, Fun, my Fun.
I don't know. I got to see this.
She does it from, oh, you're going to see it. There's some stuff from the Bahamas. I got a real nice one from Disneyland. Oh, wait till that one goes up. Oh, baby. We got it all right here at Saugus TV. Rick, thank you for coming on down.
My pleasure.
I really, put that belt up one more time right in between us, all right? Put it right up there, just like that. All right, right there. There it is, Frankie G's belt right there. There it is. Remember, be there or be square. August 12th, three-way chain match. The Clown, the Robot. Rick's gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. The sausages are gonna be there. So you better be there. See you next time on Memories of the Boston